Okay, let's do this again. Well, I don't know. Hello there. Anyway, this is a video for the team of Adblock Browser. Now, I use your browser daily, and it is a wonderful browser in regards of against advertising. It is a thumbs up for the browser. Yet, I really don't understand why you guys can't make a feature to restore your tabs, because your browser have a way of forgetting the tabs, from time to time. When the mobile, runs out of battery or something like that, and then you start up and you go into the browser to reach for your, one of your tabs. And lo and behold, it says, pretty much there's nothing in the tabs. And I'm getting kind of tired of it, and I've tried to reach out to you again and again and again and again in regards to this issue. And I've just lost all my tabs again, like 40 or 50 tabs I lost. And it's worse when you lose 100, over 100. But I think this time I lost around 40 or 50 tabs. And it's just annoying because you put things aside for later reading, and, and then the program just makes haywire, and apparently you're not able to fix that. It's so easy. Look at how much space you have in this application. And, I talk to you and I try to reach out to you, and then you say, well, try our beta version or whatever it is, I can. It's just some time since, and then I tried that. It has so many issues. It was so slow. There's many other issues. Yeah, I'm sitting here with pretty much one primary problem, which should be, I would think, easy for a programmer to do, right? Look at how much space you have, right? You have the standard, thing here, and then you have the hidden thing here. And what is all this? Just right there. The tabs, one time a day or something like that. That you have like the last 15 days of tabs, or the 15 whatever, or that you made the possibility of the user himself saying, hey, save this place in regards to all my tabs. Is that too hard to make a feature like that? Because your browser have a way of losing the tabs. Just, this should be a standard feature in every. You're nearly, losing all the tabs that you had, information you wanted to look at later on. And then, but then you can say, well, you can just save the page and all that. You just fix a feature where you can save the tabs. Is that so hard? Is that really so hard for a programmer? Hey, make the application save all the opened windows. Is that really too hard a feature to make in the application? A lot of other issues with this browser. And that's, send me from one browser where there's one problem, actually two problems, but the other problem I can survive. Where that's in regards, it seems to be a problem in regards of Google and Facebook, where they are on purpose making low quality pictures for your browser and all that. Yeah, it's just incredible. And because you could just install Chrome, right? Then you don't get into some of these issues. But of course, I don't want to have Chrome. I want to have this, this browser of Adblock. It blocks all the applications. You have to have, I have to give the thumbs up. Absolutely, it's the browser that I use. I love the browser, but how hard is it to just fix just one little one thing here up here, saying, save all the tabs. Doing it once a day, after 24 hours or something like that, make a feature that, that save every 12 hours or 24 hours or 48 hours, or, if you made it able for the user to do that, that would be enough to rescue most of your tabs, so you don't lose too much. And, don't lose everything. Because usually just, it's just, come on, just look at how much space. I don't know. Maybe you're still using all these resources on this new version. I don't know why. Wouldn't it be nicer just to get the application that you already have that works, just get it better, fix it. So what is the problem with using this so-called older? There's no other problem with the browsers than those two features as far as I can see. You could fix yourself, that shouldn't be so problematic. Just put a feature, push a button there, and it saves all the tabs, and make a restore button, restore this and that, and it's so easy. Is that really so hard for a programmer to do? Because you shouldn't even, I'm not a programmer, but a programmer, how long could it take for a programmer to do that? It should be a very easy thing to do, Make an update, it's like I think it's over a year or two or something like that I first talked to you about this, and yet nothing, absolutely nothing. Well, then you send me to the beta version, which have huge amount of issues, and again, I don't know how far you have come with that, but come on, I'm tired of losing my tabs, I'm at the point where I would use something else if apps with a feature that should be, it should be a standard feature in any browser. This is stupid. This is wasting the time of the user, and we would like to make the applications work for the user, not go against the user, right? I'm sorry I'm complaining because your browser is great, getting all that bullshit, satanic, ads. Feature, just save every single tab, and again, look at it, there's more room, just make a thing up here, and you can push and say, save all those, and maybe two buttons, one to save and one to restore. Just one button that you can just push once, and then it saves them, and then if you want to restore, you could just hold it there, and then maybe where you have a list of, or maybe just push it, and then there's coming to save or restore, and then all the list of the restore. It's not that hard. It shouldn't be that hard to do. You do have some programmers, right, that can program and all that. Shouldn't be that difficult, At least, this is I guess this is the last time I'm going to reach out on you on this, I'm tired, Your browser would have been 5 stars with this feature, It's just I'm just totally, you're doing something, the mobile closes down, you change battery, because I actually have one of these that actually can change battery. You change battery, fix it up and turn it on, and there you go. All your tabs is lost. All your things you're doing is lost. Can you restore it? No, you can't restore it. Why? Because there's no restore button. Come on, how hard can it be? You don't need to make this huge brainy feature, this and that. Just make it possible for the user to save the tabs quickly to make a restore point, It's not that. Anyway, sorry for my negativity, I don't understand how why you can't do that. And then, just feature in that either at that point. You talked about making that. Maybe I didn't look. I remember my memory is lost or something like that. But it was just hugely, so slow and all that, and just has huge amount of other issues. Why not just fix the browser that you actually have running, that is actually running pretty good, and just fix this little feature? I'm sure I'm not the only one getting totally like a book, you open a tab, and okay, there's something, and then you open another page, right, and then you have pages and pages that for later reading and all that as you go and all that. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my complaining, I guess. I'll send this video to you and the link and all that. So sorry if I'm seeming a little irritated. But I am a little irritated. There's nothing, it's just, well, there's of course a lot of things that is worse than losing all your tabs. But, it's not, it's just annoying. It's just very, pissing me off pretty much, you know. It's like I had some material in regards of all this bullshit married doc of users on Facebook, you know. And I don't know which user actually did, was a stranger and all that. And he has some good information on this married bullshit of Roman Catholicism. And yet it's just lost. It's just, I put it aside to, and of course there was other pages, but that was the primary that I was concerned about at the moment, you know. That I'm like, yeah, I collected all these, you know, titles of so-called bullshit and, you know, praying to the dead bullshit, you know, of the Roman Catholics, you know. But anyway, I don't know if there's any Roman Catholics working at your company or whatever. But we need a restore, you know, whatever the case, we need a restore button, you know, up there. You know, just up there, just up there. Besides, just right there. There's more than enough room for making an icon, you know, and there's Satan pretty much giving, you know, there's the broad way that leads to destruction, you know. Those. Anyway, I'll send this video to you and just, you know, come on, how hard can it, you know, how long can it take, you know, to just make this feature, you know. It's just make it manual or whatever, you know, just a little, you know, just a little feature, you know, just a little thing, you know. It's just a small thing, you know, compared to what I would think that a programmer actually do, you know. So incredible. Anyway, that's just my words, and yeah, my last, you know, this is the last complaint I'm giving you guys, you know. I'm not going to use my time on talking to you to try to explain things if you're not going to do anything about it. To find a browser that is good as yours, you're just missing this little feature, which is a very important feature, and it should be standard in every single browser. I'm not talking about that we need to use a server or something like that. Just make it safe on your mobile. At least the risk is you know, and it's not it doesn't even take that much space on the mobile because it's text, right? You just have the URLs and all that. Just, you know, get that list again into that. Shouldn't be that so difficult, you know. It should be very easy. Anyway, come on, people, come on, just anyway, love your browser. Besides that, I just think it's just incredible bad, you know. But thanks for making the application. Thanks for, you know, very thankful to have something that takes all those satanic advertising, and, you know, life is too short for that bullshit. That little feature, just a little gimmick feature, just, you know, can you just fix it, you know? Could be wonderful. I would really be happy about that. It's like, come on. You know, maybe you're going to make it in this new version of yours and all that. But last time I used it and I was pointed to you by you guys, it was just slow and had many other issues because it's a beta version or alpha stage or whatever. That, you know. Anyway, maybe I should check it out, you know, your new version, you know, see if you have progressed. And then the design was different. There's nothing wrong with the design of the old. You don't need to remake the design. The design is wonderful as is, you know. You just need to just put this little feature in it and I would just be happy. The user would be happy. And I'm sure others would be happy now having the possibility to rescue their tabs. Like, you know, when you do it on the computer as well. Opera, for example, have a nice feature in once, but yeah, but Opera I think use the service. No, actually I don't actually have I'm actually not logged in, and actually and again it happens as well that you lose all your tabs on the computer and all that. But it you know, it actually has, you know, the other also has a restore button. So yeah, actually been pretty it's been pretty good, you know. Actually having it's some time since I logged do it for, you know, I don't know, maybe you've gone further in regards of the beta version, but it's like there was new design in that new version, and there was, difficulty, other issues and all that. And here we're just talking about this wonderful browser that you made, and there's pretty much only one primary issue that is a biggie, and that's losing your tabs. In regards to Facebook and Google and all that, giving low, probably others out there, so they break how it actually, that's not your fault. It's just to understand these low quality images. It is very sad that they do that. That they would actually try to get the user on their own disgusting browser and all that doesn't have Adblock and all that, and just this wicked world of Satan. Just so wicked, all this satanic bullshit. Save and restore, in regards of all your tabs. Come on, it shouldn't be that hard for a programmer to just use maybe a couple of hours making it. Or if you have a team, it would be nice. It would be very nice. I would really be happy if you would do that. Actually, I would have been happy for 2 years ago. I think of first. It's a long time since I talked to sent a message to you. So I. Sometimes it works, sometimes it actually works, sometimes people listen to you sometimes not. But anyway, have a good one. And remember, Yeshua is the only way to everlasting life. There's no other way to everlasting life. So, if you haven't found out who Yeshua is, and that's Jesus, by the way. There's many false versions out there, and we have to find, you go read the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And Roman king, the high pagan priest of sun worship, so just be aware of that. Every Protestant knew that in the past, and so if you're Roman Catholic, I would advise you, to repent and turn away from the cookie, the false cookie Jesus and the Mary bullshit and the praying to the dead, so-called saints and all that bullshit. You have to be kidding me, Get out of that system. Get out of Hebrew name, by the way.